So there are many different ways to continue. Further up you get a better shot at the salt lake, I think, for the walk today. We will start to make our way back down this track here. The road I've just walked up is actually a main road, would you believe, from the state of it, and it's a shortcut that only locals know about to the Troodos Mountains, which is further up, the highest range of mountain in Cyprus. You hear the donkey, that's not from the sanctuary, that's another neighbour who has a donkey. So also further up the way I was going is a stone quarry, quite some way up, and they use that road all the time, up and down. I quite like this area. This is quite nice here, obviously because it's mountain, although it looks nice and green and grassy. It's quite hard for farming this high up, but you still get views. Let's go a bit more. See a bit more of the sea view. Nice and quiet. So we continue through this nice pathway. I like going off the tracks a little bit, but as I say, this time of year when the grass is up, I wouldn't walk through some of the lesser tracks. We'll save that for another day. This is quite woody because we're so high up the mountain now. We're getting a lot more pine trees everywhere. Quite good because you never know quite where you're going sometimes. That's what the walks are about, just going off the main tracks. I'm actually going to be doing some geocaching for the first time, and surprisingly there's quite a lot around this area, but I don't think I can take you on those, only for the fact that I don't want you to know where the things are. That's the whole point of it. I'll probably give some sort of video update of when I went and if I found anything.
Don't wanna overthink it. kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me.
And this is fence to the house. Something about this fence. The owners really didn't want to put a fence here, but the lady got up early one morning and a man jumped out in front of her in camouflage, and he was from the British Army. And she said, "What are you doing on my land?" She said, "Oh, we're just camping. We're allowed here." And she said, "Well, you're not allowed in this area anyway." And then she saw he had a tent there, and lo and behold, there was about 90 of the English squads, army squads here camping on her land. Not only that, they were picking all her fruit trees. Back on the path. This is a nice shot. Now our house must be almost straight down from me here, because we can see what I call the plateau. It is actually joined to the land. It's at the moment where the British Army, and they actually have right now put all the bases people that have got COVID. We haven't got it very bad here at all, but they keep flying in and out on their transporter that's for the army, and they keep bringing it in, and then they come out into Cyprus and spread it, or they come in illegally into the north part of the island, which is a unrecognised airport being taken over by the Turks, and they come in there flying cheaply and then come across the unofficial border. So at the moment that's what they're using that part for. They used to use it for when the army had been away in other countries for wars and the like, and they have to bring them back and put them in there for a while before they return to the base and their families, because they go through a stage of heavy drinking. Here I'm going to take this little track here. I've definitely never been this way before. For joining me on the adventure. I've got to be careful because we're approaching the dry riverbed and I'm this side of the riverbed, so I don't want to switch sides. I think this is the start of the riverbed. Again, this is an area I've not actually been. Yes, this is the old dry riverbed. I'm going to turn off the camera so I can scramble down. Yes, it's the old riverbed. It does have water sometimes in the winter with really heavy rain, but mostly it's dry. Although near us there's some water because it's near the spring. Yeah, so if I carry on this way I will actually be over the other side of the river. I might see how far around it goes. If I can get to the spring, it's a short walk home. So here I'll be walking over the riverbed. It's so winding, these tracks, you just don't know where you're going to end up. I thought I was going back down towards my home, but it turned. Now walking along the other side. I'm higher up than the riverbed now, but I'm definitely not the side where I live. As I say, if I can get to the spring this way, I'm not sure I can. Let's see. I'm coming to an open area. I just have to turn it off a lot because I'm going through slightly grassy areas and rocks close by. So I just have to watch where I'm going, just because of snakes. I'm going to try and get my bearings. So obviously I can see from the plateau all the time, in the bay. I think I need to go back across the riverbed, but I'm just sort of interested to see where I am. Now, these are some abandoned properties. You can see because the walls are there. So these are abandoned. But people still own these, so you can't actually do anything with these. You're not allowed to touch them. Does look like the water would have run down this way, perhaps. It's just up that stone, that rock there. It's very big. As I say, I'm very cautious to go too much near rocks and stones and bushes. Yes, looks like the river, look, would have run down there. That's the dry riverbed. See if I can get a bit closer to that maybe. Yeah, it definitely runs down there. So I need to get up and over that other side. Let's try and go down this way. Get on the riverbed. Okay. Yeah, I need to get up there. Starting to think I should retrace my steps. There's a path here maybe. I think I need to retrace my steps because it's getting a bit overgrown. So I'll end my trip here for today. As I say, people often say, where do you go? Do you go out anywhere? I mean, you could do these walks forever and you wouldn't discover everything. So, wish me luck that I make my way home and I'll see you next time. Till next time, Maraki.